it's Epic Aria here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing some super cool glow-in-the-dark DIYs that I think that you guys are going to like so much. Before we get on into it, make sure that you hit the subscribe button to join the hashtag EpicOwlFam, and also hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a video. But before we get on into it, one disclaimer: all of these DIYs work. They do. But I am using an iPhone camera, so it doesn't show up when I try to just film the glow in the dark. So I'm using a flashlight in the background too, just to show you guys that it is like glowing and how it works. But I can't just have it glowing, but I swear all of these work and they are so cool. And let's get on into the video. Let's go! For the first DIY, all you're going to need is just some smooth rocks, and I'm just choosing one that's about the size of my hand, and also you're going to need some glow paint. I'm using puffy paints, but you can also use just normal acrylic paint if you don't want to make this glow in the dark. I'm going to start off with the green base, and I'm just going to paint it on with a paintbrush and letting that dry for just a little bit of time. It doesn't need to be completely dry, but I left it to dry pretty quickly. Does that make sense? No, it dried pretty quickly. I also got these super cool glow puffy paints at Michael's. They were so cool and so cheap, and this is what I am going to do with them. You can just do any design with them. I decided to do a really cool abstract little heart thingy, and what I did is I just filled in the middle with just some lines of colors, and then I also put other colors in it too. I already made so many of these before, so I was running out of puffy paints. But as you guys can tell, I love puffy paints, and I also love anything glow in the dark. Next, I am also going to add some pink, and then I'm just going to swirl around making these really cool rosy designs, and I love this. And then I'm also going to spread it on the ends and make it a cool spider web. Make sure to also put back on the caps. Yeah, you don't want them drying out. For the next DIY, I'm going to show you guys how to make some really cool glow-in-the-dark chalk. I made this with some friends and it turned out really good. First, what you're going to need is 1 cup of warm water, and it should be semi-hot so that everything will dissolve. And then you're going to add in a good amount of glow-in-the-dark paints, and I'm using my puffy paint and a mix of regular glow paint. And I would do more than I did, maybe like a tablespoon of it, because the more you put in, the more it will glow. I didn't put too much in, so mine didn't glow very well, but you can also just do this as regular chalk. Now we're going to take some plaster of Paris, and I'm going to also do 1 cup of plaster of Paris in each of my colors. I made a green one and a pink one, but you can't exactly tell once it's done because I didn't put enough in. Also, you guys, how satisfying does this look when I'm pouring it? It kind of looks like flour. And the peak that it forms is also really cool. I know, just like random satisfying moment right there. Then we are going to take it and just pour it into our liquid mixture. And then we're going to mix it around until it gets this like little goopy, like slimy substance almost. Not slime, like squishy slime, but like this like oobleck kind of texture. And it should be a little bit hard to kind of mix at the end. But now we're going to take our mold. You can use any kind of silicone mold or anything. I'm just going to use an old ice cube tray. And then I'm going to pour a good amount in each one all the way to the top so you could press it down at the end so that it will be hard and not flaky. Also, make sure that you make a lot of these because they run out really fast, because you need to do sort of a thick coat of them when you are using them as chalk. But there you go. These look so cool. I find this DIY very cool, but maybe you guys would like to try it. The first thing that you guys are going to need is obviously a mason jar. because that is the title of this craft. Basically, what we're going to do is just going to take a mason jar and then also grab some glow sticks and crack them and put them in really cool designs in the mason jar, and that'll make the mason jar glow and look really cool. This one I was thinking about, and I actually thought that this was a really good idea. So I had all these leftover glow sticks, so I decided to just crack them and put them into little round bracelet shapes, but then also just stick them inside the mason jars. Of course, the ones that I picked weren't the best ones, except for the green, so when we are going on the little montage of it at the end, then you will only be able to see the green one glow. But I also really like this DIY because it's super simple, and you can also just reuse the mason jar at the end. That's basically it for this DIY, and you can use this to decorate anywhere. And I personally like to put this in my room because it's really cool and it glows for a while. Then you can also just replace them at the end. So you're still not impressed with the other mason jar. Fine, I get it. But this one is so much cooler. You guys have to try this. And if you guys have made it this far in the video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up for these awesome glow-in-the-dark DIYs. Also, comment down below if you guys have tried any of these and how it went for you. What you are going to need is just some glow-in-the-dark paint, and I'm using all of these little ones that I got just at Michael's, and these worked really well because they glow in the dark so well. Then I'm just going to take it and dip my paintbrush inside the paint, and then I'm just going to splatter it around inside the jar like you see I'm doing here, and I'm going to do 3 different colors. Then I'm going to do like a hot pink color and also a neon purple, and this will give it a super cool effect. I would also recommend going around and maybe smearing some of it, which would also give it a really cool effect. But what you don't want is empty space, because you're going to be able to see the fairy lights inside if you do that. Now I'm just going to go in with my purple, and I'm dipping and I'm splattering. I'm also going to blend this at the end too. Comment of the day, make sure that you comment down below which one of these is your favorite craft, and also what your favorite color is. Mine is blue, by the way. Then stuff some fairy lights inside and you're done. I didn't wait for this to dry because I was going to keep the fairy lights in there permanently, but now you have this super awesome fairy light mason jar, and I love this. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it and want to see more videos like this, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and I upload every single Wednesday. I know this video went up a little bit later than usual, but usually it will get up right in the morning on Wednesdays, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!